Hey everybody, I'm back. Take a walk with me. I'm actually a little bit tired because I just woke up, but I said to myself, let me get out here, even if it's just for like 20 minutes, and just go for a walk and have a little talk with you guys about what I'm learning on this journey. This journey of transformation for me, some people may be a little confused by it if they feel like, well, if you already feel like you look pretty good, what are you talking about transformation? Because I don't feel like I look bad. I think that I can look better. I think that given what I've been through before with this whole process, when I was over 200 pounds or very close to it, and I kind of stayed around there for a while, and then I got under that. That was a big deal for me. So at this point, I'm just trying to create, or not trying to, I am creating a new normal for me. And it's just going to take a lot of work. Not so much of, focusing on the exercising and the eating right and things like that. It's going to take a lot of spiritual work, because when you are going from one level to the next, you are going to have to do things that you didn't do at the previous level. So that being said, like, I'm doing a lot more spiritual work, a lot harder work this time than I did before. So let me tell you the results of the 40-day fast. The results of the 40-day fast, it was not perfect. I was definitely not really eating right. I think I mentioned in a previous video that I did just get married. I didn't really want to restrict myself too much, but I did want to challenge myself. So that being said, we both fasted together for 40 days. It was supposed to be from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Most days it was that. But when we did break the fast, really virtually all the days were that. But there were a few, like a church picnic, and there may have been, I can't even remember, but maybe one or two other days it was like at 5:45 or something like that. But pretty much we stayed true to that. And I did get some results because I was creeping back up there. So I did get some results when it comes to my the weight loss, and you can see some visible results. And when this whole thing is over, then I'll show some pictures and stuff like that. So that did help. I also was always drinking the water, but that's a habit that I already had. On the scale, I would say it was around 10 pounds. Nothing like major, because like I said, I wasn't really eating right like that. So it was like kind of fluctuate. It would be times that I would lose and then I would gain it. And that's why I gain it back because of whatever I ate. So that's why I was like, let me shift my focus and not let the focus be about the scale. Because if it's about the scale, then it's going to get frustrating. And it's more than the scale. It's about actually transforming my mind, my body, and my soul. And if you're not sure, like, what do you mean by soul? It's your mind, body, your emotions, not your mind, body, your emotions. Is connected to your emotions and your will. So that being said, there's just a lot of spiritual work that I've been doing in this process of praying. And I would say I didn't really, if I'm really honest, you're supposed to meditate and pray. I did meditate on the word, but I didn't really like wait to hear God's voice as much as I used to. So after this fast, that's what I want to do better. So after this 40-day fast, I was kind of looking for, like, what are the results? Like, what did I get? So let me tell you what I got. What I got out of it is, let me see. The first thing is I identified what has been holding me back, because that was one of my questions when I went into the fast. Is like, I really feel like I should be, or I felt within. This is what I'm really being vulnerable right now. But I felt as if for all the work that I've done, that I should be at another level. If you've ever felt that way, please comment, I feel you. That I really did feel like I should be at another level. I really did feel like I worked too hard for just this little bit of results that I'm getting, and not just in this area, but in multiple areas of my life. So I'm like, what's up with that? Like, I wanted God to reveal that to me. And he did just that at the end of the fast. And it was kind of, I'll have to tell you because I'm still going through it. So I can't really tell you the details of how that happened until we get through this. But it was kind of scary for me because I had never experienced it before. But now I know why. I know exactly why that I had been stuck in certain areas of my life. And now I know why. I know how to fix it. So what I am doing, I believe that I've been called to do this. And those of you that are not like super spiritual, this might sound so weird, but bear with me. I'm going to do a 7-day water fast. We did finish off the fast with the 3-day water fast, and that was pretty successful. It wasn't as hard as I thought. I did exercise. I try not to like push myself too hard when I'm doing like water fast, but I did exercise and I was fine. My stomach hurt here and there, but when you're fasting for God, it's okay for your stomach to hurt because it just reminds you to focus on God, and it reminds you that you are not alone when it comes to suffering. So that being said, there's a dog out here, so I am just trying to make sure that the owners will pay close attention to their dog. But anyways, so that being said, with the water fasting, that is something that I felt in my spirit that would really help me to take me to another level. And it really, really did. It gave me some clarity. It gave me some direction. So I am starting in my local area. I am starting a support group for women to do exactly what I'm doing. So I started a morning youth support group. So that was pretty big. On my day job, I also am starting, this is one of the groups I planned on doing anyway, but my leadership group, I do that anyway. But I'm also doing a support group for girls, so teenagers between the ages of 16 and 21, to provide motivation, encouragement, and inspiration so they can achieve their academic and career goals. So I'm pushing myself at work. I'm pushing myself in my personal life. I'm pushing myself in my marriage, just in every area possible. I'm pushing myself because, my motto is there's more in you. And I believe that to be true for you too. So if you're watching this, if you have been led to watch it, then that is your message. That it's not always about the weight. Of course, we want to look better because when we look better, we feel better. When we feel better, we can be better, of course. But how do we do all of that? We do all of that by pushing ourselves every day, trying to be the absolute best that we can be. So I did get a lot of insight with the 40-day fast. And then I also, it was last night. Last night, my husband and I both got brand new cars. And I will tell you, during the fast, it was rough during the fast because I did have car trouble. My car broke down once, and my husband had to kind of come and figure that all out because that kind of stuff used to really, really stress me out when I would have car trouble. So he came, figured that out for me. Then, this was still during the 40-day fast. My window got stuck down. For some of you, not a big deal. But for me, I'm like, I just had problems with my car last week. So now my window's stuck down. I'm cold. I'm on the way to work. Like, I just was like, how am I going to figure this out? Like, this is so frustrating. So the frustration that was within me really came up, because here's the thing, that if something's not in you, when you're pressured, it can't come up. So it was obvious that I was feeling frustration deep down on the inside, because when I started having problems with my car, it started coming up. So that being said, that's one of the reasons why I'm doing a 7-day fast so quickly after the 40-day fast, because I just gave you an example of one of the things that was identified. There were some other things, but it will be a whole nother video to get into all of that. Another thing that I did want to mention before I close this video is that if you have an emotional eating issue, and you're not sure, like, where is this coming from, and you're not sure how to get rid of it, one of the things that I highly recommend and highly suggest is going on a fasting journey. So when I say a journey, I'm saying that everything may not be like easy. Everything might not be, what would I say? You may feel like you're definitely pushing yourself. You may feel like you're doing so much, and you still mess up, but it's worth it, because you need to get to the point to where food does not control you, that you can say no to food, because your mind should be stronger than just the urges that you have. And if your mind is not strong enough, then you have to do the work to get your mind strong enough to defeat yourself. So it's basically a battle between your best self and who you are right now. So I definitely want to be stronger in 2020. So that being said, I'm pushing myself to the max. So with the 7-day, I did a 3-day water fast, and now I'm doing a 7-day fast. So I will be taking vitamins. I'm going to get some energy vitamins, because when you're fasting, you're definitely tired, and I will be working. So it's not like I can just sleep all day. So I'm going to get me some energy vitamins, and I'll leave a link in the description for where you can get it's actually spray. I was doing the lipo spray, the liquid lipo spray, but I really don't mind feeling the hunger, because I use that as motivation to be closer to God. So instead of the liquid lipo, I'm going to do the boost is what it's called. So I'm going to grab one of the boost sprays, and I'll order that. It may not even be here in time, but that's not going to be any excuse, because I'm still going to do everything. Excuse me. I'm not sure if you heard that or not, but I'm going to do everything that I can to keep my energy up, because I do want to give 100% at work, and I do want to be alert, because right now, a little groggy, but I didn't eat well today. I knew that I was going on a 7-day water fast. This method, I believe, is unorthodox, but I see so many videos on YouTube about people going on this journey, people that are not necessarily spiritual, but they're going on this journey. So I said, you know what, let me go ahead and really give it all that I have, and see what kind of results that I get, because I am not for mediocre. I believe in being my best self. That's why I always say there's more in you. So that's because I say that to myself. Like, even if I'm doing well, I'm trying to go from one level to the next. So my goal is to level up. So that being said, even if you want to take a completely spiritual look, it is biblical, because in the Bible, it talks about going from glory to glory. So either way, whether you're talking about in just the everyday language, leveling up or you're talking spiritual, either way, it is necessary and it is required. So I'm going to end this video now. Please comment, there's more in you. I would love to see that comment. So let me know that you're with me. And if this helped you in any way, feel free to like it, feel free to share it, send me a message. You can send me an email just to let me know you care. But until next time, always remember that there's more in you.